Today we're going to paint a waterfall. Let's go. So we're going to do a waterfall today, and our waterfall is going to be like in a little hidden valley. We're going to have like layers of trees going far, far back, and we're going to pull our waterfall right forward and see how it goes. We're going to use this white here, really liquidy. See, it's super droopy. It's almost like water consistency. And we're literally just using this white here to make it all wet, and then we'll use our thick oils here to make the sky. We're going to start off with just some blue, and then we're going to go with some dark teal, maybe just a touch of a light blue. On the lower end of it, just a little bit of violet purple. Just your basic purple, just a touch. That's it. Palette knife over here. Get yourself some palette knives. Alright, let's get the white on there. Doesn't really matter how straight the white is, once you just get it on and then you can straighten it out. I like to put the white on the canvas first because it lets it all get wet, and then when you take the thicker paints, let you just move them around. And if you did it on a dry canvas, you'd be here all day trying to get the same kind of technique that we do with this, because this canvas just eats it up. Let's mix some with the palette knife and find the color we like first. Normal blue, some dark teal, touch of the light blue. Mix it a little bit first. Don't over mix it. Leave that highlight so you get all the mix of the colors. Some on the corner of your brush or your 2-inch brush. You don't have to cover up the whole sky. Start a little bit over here. You see it'll gradually get lighter as you go down. So that's obviously got to be our dark base. Take our dry 2-inch brush and just blend it. And barely touching the canvas when you blend it. And you can put more pressure into it. The more pressure you put, the more it will blend. If you want still water, you'll take your color and you go from the outside in, and you leave a blend in the middle for the light. But since we're in a little like ravine, kind of little valley, a quarry, little hideaway, we'll just start our water right in the middle, and that's where our waterfall is going to come into. Just put it wherever. It's a quick, easy water. Done. We are going to do a quick palette change and brush change, and then we're going to get right to it. So we got our sky and our water here, and we're going to start to make some planes in the back, and we're going to pull them forward slowly, and we're going to create some cool stuff. So on the palette, we got brilliant red, some burnt umber, some violet, and a little bit of Chinese white. The Chinese white is just to kind of show us what color we make once we mix them. Maybe take our palette knife, just play with the colors, see what you get. It's just like lavender brown. I'm gonna go a smaller brush. I'm only gonna put a little bit and dab it. So we want them to get darker as they come down. We're just putting our outlines right now for this. We're gonna get a little bit more heavier on and darker as we go in the next one. You know what? We're gonna do real quick. Take the bottom. Just tap, tap. Tap the bottom of it. See this little cloud that we're getting here? It's like our mist area. And then lift up. We'll go back to our brush. Same color, but we're gonna go a little darker. Heck, let's get a little bit more of the red in there. I'm gonna start this one like here. Darker. Oh, canvas is falling. Darker. Lift up. It's so light when you do that. I'm going to take the fan brush and we're going to define it a little bit more. But we're going to try to keep that same consistency of colors. So we got different planes. You can use your fingers sometimes, you make a mistake. Remember, most of this is all just going to be in the background anyways. Take a fan brush. Let's go into some plain old red. Maybe with a bit of white. And I touch that red in there. It's spring, we're gonna have lots of green, so let's go with some Kelly green. And Kelly was mean green, wasn't she? I think we want to mix a little something with Miss Kelly over here. Let's try some more purple. Actually, we got some purple on the palette already. We're getting kind of full here, aren't we? Kind of full on the palette already. Yeah, it's like a dark green. That's exactly what I want. Super light touch, though. You see these little areas here we have? We're missing a little bit there, but we'll fill that in. But these little shadow areas, best friend. It separates all that other color. Don't be afraid of it, but don't kill it. Alright, we got some lemon yellow. Let's see what you're all about. Might be a little too bright though. We need something to dumb it down. Some of the brown. Some of the burnt umber into it. Burnt dandelion, I'd say. Don't worry, folks. We didn't forget about our waterfall. We'll do that next. We can just put it in and paint everything around it. Kind of following what we put down with the other stuff. I just needed a bigger brush. Oh, and that's the yellow I like a little bit more too. It's like a sap green. No, I threw this brush away because I thought it was no good. Turns out I needed it. So don't discard everything. Sometimes you need stuff. Discard the stuff you don't need, but don't just get rid of stuff just to get rid of stuff. Don't need too much detail because the background. We just need formal shape. So we're gonna clean our brushes. And we'll come back and we'll make the waterfall and the hole where the water's going to be. And then after that, we're going to fill in all the trees. Alright, we're going to make some land for where our waterfall is going to go by. Some burnt umber. And we're just going to start to think about the lay of our land. We kind of want to make it look like it's from far away. So let's pull it from here. I'm just shaping it out right now. How about the other side, ladies and gents? Let's pull it out. A little curve here. We got our outlines of our banks. Make this quick and easy on ourselves. Watch this. Take our 1.5 inch brush, load it up with brown burnt umber. Guess what? I've never tried this, but we're just gonna try it. And let's fill that other side in, and then we're gonna put like some sienna and some white together and make some rock colors, and we'll highlight it little areas. And we'll cover it with grass and then trees and all this fun stuff. Try not to kill this area of shadow here. Leave it a little bit. Create the illusion of distance. Once you get those trees in there. Put it down, pull the rest of the paint down. Usually I'm a really big fan of doing one palette colors, which you'll see a few that we do in this season, and just all blue and white. Or all greens, and they're really pretty, but sometimes I really like to just follow what nature kind of, looks like, with dirt and stuff like that, instead of just using the black all the time. It's a personal preference. You can kind of do whatever you really want to, but switch it up once in a bit. This painting, it reminds me of a calm space to go. Nobody can bother you. Hide away, watch the water flow. Some sienna. White, barely touch it. Rocks live everywhere too, so don't worry about where you're putting them. Just kind of place them around. Use your nail if you want to create some scratches in the rock. You can use the white for this too, but I like using my nail. Alright, let's have some fun with some Kelly green. Heck, let's put some black in that Kelly green. See how that goes. Let's have fun with the fan brush now. Fan brush is my favorite friend. So we got our shadows of our vines here with our Kelly green mixed with black, and then we just put some leaf green in here for some grass and some highlights on top of it. Don't want too much either. Still want some of that dark to show. And these are just little vines right now we're adding in. And before we add our other bushes, what the heck? Let's add our waterfall. Let's have some fun with some waterfalls. We're just gonna use acrylic oil white and some acrylic liquid white and a little bit of acrylic light blue. Load one side with it, like that, and then turn it over and put white on the other side. So we're just gonna come from back here. Just back and forth, back and forth. This is where our fun part comes. We're gonna drop it straight down. And then we're gonna pull these vines over on top of it too once it dries. I'm just pushing up with the fan brush and they come right out. Take another fan brush, take that dark green first. Very carefully, it's super dark. Some bushes. Bush lives right there. Big bush lives right here. Put some little vines down here. I like when they hang over. Back to our highlight. Follow the same angles of where it was. Don't just put it randomly on. Leave some of the dark color, just like that. Want this palette back. Oh, there's my other fan brush. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna put you over here for a second. Yeah, you can sit down there. All right. Actually, yeah, let's have fun with some of that purple. Since it's spring, we'll get some more of that purple and red and stuff on the bushes. Tiny bit. Beautiful. The corner of the brush. Slowly dab them on. Turn the brush around, you'll get different colors come out. Here's some cherries are growing on it. Look at that. Or some snake berries. Ooh, snake berries make you sick. When we were kids, somebody would always eat the snake berries, no matter how much you told them. Oh, no, these aren't snake berries. These are just cherries. And I'm thinking some of this green and yellow over here with the umber. Make my own little world to live in. Who else wants some of this? Are you talking to me? Yeah, you want some of this. You must be talking to me. Just gotta give him some plain old leaf green. Let's make some trees, some happy, happy trees. Alright. Little bushes are just making the pathway right now. Smaller, lighter, lighter, lighter. Take the angles everywhere with it. Trees are kind of wild. They just grow the way they want to grow. They're the best thing in nature. I love them. These are just background trees. We're going to do even more in the front. Lots of trees in this painting. Hey, Mr. Tree, where do you live? I think we have another bush that wants to live right here. If you really want to fill in, you can just come back here too. Light dots, and it'll look like there's like dirt. You can put little bushes in here if you want to. You can press a little harder. Get some spots where you can put some grass. Take our fan brush, get some of that leaf green. Alright, we're gonna put trees on this side right now while this dries because we're gonna have to put highlights on that. There's a big tree. A lot of people are like, oh, you're covering a lot of the stuff up. You did. But it's like, nah, like most of that stuff you have to do it, otherwise you just have a flat painting with some trees. The more things you add, the more depth it has, but like there's also such thing as like overdoing it. Oh boy, do I tend to overdo it sometimes. Stop the branches up here and keep them going so it looks like it's actually behind this bush. Isn't that nice? Little fluffy bushes. I still leave some of the black showing. As you can hear, it's raining pretty hard out there. Oh boy, can I tell you, is it ever nice to paint on a rainy day. Big dopamine hit. A lot better than scrolling on the phone. Probably gonna add some different colors. Won't just do green for every tree. We'll play with the colors, like we did with the bushes. But for right now, we'll do the green on the trees we want the green on. Like this fella down there. This fella wants some green. He looks lonely. It's really holding in there. Jeez. Alright, a couple branches left. Come on, Kelly. Be as green as you can. A lot of pressure. Almost scraping it off, but not all the way. So as you can see here, we found our Solitude Valley, you know, with our waterfall. And hopefully you guys can do that too. And I know you can, you know, find a little bit of peace and stuff like that. You know, like we always say here, keep your brushes clean, keep your mind clean, and keep your soul clean. See you next time.